that I was going to read another snippet of Kiss Me Dubai, and you let me know what you think. Mom was capable of so many things. She could have been a model, a store manager, a front person to greet you at a five-star hotel. She had that beauty that turned heads, but yet heroin was her best friend. None of my friends knew that I was homeless. I stayed in nice clothes, went to a nice performing arts magnet, and I was popular with a lot of guys because the females hated me. My mom always had my back, though. She was a street fighter and had a lot of respect in certain parts of LA. It was just a matter of time before the cops caught up to her, and I was worried about that. We should have had a place of our own, but she liked the way we lived, I guess. We stayed in nice hotel rooms sometimes, but mostly we were drifters around Skid Row. We lived from her boosting, as she called it, and to me, as long as we didn't get caught, it was survival. I was her little spy, and people thought that I was so pretty that we wouldn't do such foul things, but little did they know, we were doing it. She brought the sandwich to the table and sat with me. Here, Pumpkin. I offered her the other half of my tuna. No, baby, you eat. Mama's not hungry. She rolled her eyes when she blinked. She kept nodding. She didn't eat when she was high. While I ate, I worried about her. I worried about us. Tears filled my eyes because I was feeling something bad was going to happen soon. Let me see your phone, Pumpkin. She laid 2 fives out on the table. For me? I smiled. No, silly. She was trying to get another fix on that phone. I wanted her to get clean. Hated seeing her like this. One of her junkie friends, April, breezes in, glossy eyes. She kept sniffling, glancing at the money on the table and my mom. She didn't even bother speaking to me, for those eyes were fixated on that drug money. She sat down, making me lose my appetite, twirling in her dirty hair. Are you calling Mike? Yes, April. Will you chill on that? You see my baby girl sitting right here, Mom frowns. Oh, I'm sorry. She's up from the table, looking at Mom scared. My mom rolled her eyes and shook her head. Go outside. I'll meet you out there. Give me the money. Mom snatched the balled up $20 bill from her. My mother was running things. April hurried outside. Hey, Mike, where's that 20 you owe me? Mom was sounding like a white girl on the phone. Did he really owe her money? It would have been nice if it were true. I was far from down, though. That was nothing but a drug transaction. I had lost the hunger that I was feeling, wondering why she was buying more dope. Eat your food, baby. I'm sorry she bogarted in here like that crazy-ass bitch. I can't stand a junkie like her. I wrapped my sandwich up ready to take it with us, and I had a feeling she needed a fix also. There was April on the other side of the window, holding her stomach, wiping her nose with her dirty hands, spying, pacing back and forth, hugging her frail body. Her hair was so dirty that it made her a brunette instead of a blonde. Her story was of a beautiful white woman who could have had far more than what Mom and I had, but she was an outcast to society now, and what they called white trash. A new white Escalade pulls up and Mom waves, grinning. A bald-headed Mexican guy with tattoos all over his body climbs out of the passenger seat. He was nice looking, dressed in a Raider jersey, new jeans, white tennis. That's your daddy's friend, Mom whispered. She always talked about my dad as if he was a legend on the streets, but where was he? When will I get to see my dad, Mom? You always talk about him. When will we meet? Never, she rolled her eyes and smiles when Mike breezes in. She kisses him in the mouth, wrapping her arms around his neck, and I saw him transferring something silver from his mouth to hers. So that's how they were getting down. Oh my God, I thought. She hugs him and told me to come along. I guess we were getting a ride back to the room. We were in a room this weekend thanks to her hustles. We had a roof over our heads, but not for long. If he was my dad's boy, why wasn't he helping my mom out? Mom, you are tripping, I thought to myself. He was all smiles, eyeballing me up and down, opening the back door for me. You are gorgeous, Mija, he whispered, and I pretended not to hear him slide into the fresh leather back seats. I wanted no parts of this, and I had an attitude that reflected how I was feeling. While Mike answered his cell phone to do more business, I was thinking and wondering why Mom was even in this situation. We could have walked back home. I was happy with that. She talked to the white girl, hugging her and passing drugs to her. If I saw this, the police definitely saw it too. And I didn't want my mom getting busted on the busy street with all of these people rarely seeing her do drugs. Come on, Mom, I yelled from the window. She ignored me, pointing at something and hugging some other junkie that joined April. Perhaps he was a trailer park boyfriend. He was black and just as dirty. I didn't feel right, especially when I saw the gun in the lap of the driver.